Hello and welcome back to Little Rocket Lab. Let's give our little guy here a gear. There you go. Have fun. Oh, I have a flower for you. Alright. So last time we finished pump efficiency, water pump efficiency. So we should have no more issues with water pressure and all that. Let's see. Right now we're working... We have a few factories. Like, we did Sabrina's factory. We got to talk to her about it, though. As far as stage 3 rocket parts, we did the lightweight frames and fiberglass. We got oxygen tanks coming in. That's almost done. Heat sinks, we need 6,000. We got almost 1,000. We need supercomputers. Don't know what that is. Rocket fuel. We're researching that now, I think. 1,000 batteries, 1,000 ceramic plates. We got ceramic plates right there. Yeah, let's see if we can get the ceramic plates down here. Yeah, that's... Okay, it's going to be a little weird here, but it'll work. No, not with this thing here. Yeah, we can't go across this underground pipe right there. Yeah, I thought this wouldn't be in the way, but it kind of is. Okay, I think this will work. Oh no, that won't work. Yeah, we can't build anything behind the building. Okay, how many ceramic plates do we need? 1,000, not very many. So this will be temporary. I mean, 1,000. I could just move them over by hand, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, let's pick these up. Okay. Well, we got ceramic plates coming in. Beautiful. Let's go talk to the bartender. What's her name? Cassie. Claudia. She has a C name. Hello? Sabrina. I knew it was a C name. Will you look at that? You make it look so easy. Just been working at it for a while is all. Well, I'm glad I can help out a bit. I'll keep everything supplied if you promise to get that rocket launched. It's a deal. Nice. Hey dude, you want a feather? Oh, there's Watts. Let's get a shell for Watts. He loves them seashells. Hey Morgan, I swear you get taller every time I see you. I gotta give you someone to look up to now, don't I? That's right. You like collectibles. Oh, eagle feather. Gonna grab those flowers as well. Eagle feather is a collectible. There you go. Well now, you have such a nice gift for old Pete here. I think Pete had a stroke. That's okay. Alright, let's find Watts. There he is. Trying to get to the pub, are you? Alright, now as far as factories go, we got Nor's factory, Dottie's factory for steel beams. I want to do Michael's factory. That's a tough one. Rocket fuel. 4,000 coal. How much rocket fuel? Oh my god. 1,000 rocket fuel. And each rocket fuel takes 4,000 coal? Okay. That much coal. I'm not certain of that. It's made in a chemical plant. 6. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the research requirements. Okay. No. Yeah, that's the research we're doing. Okay. That's not the recipe. Oh, thank God. But in any case, it does take 90 coal per minute. And it will be a lot of coal. That much coal... Yeah, let's go ahead and bring it up from the train yard here. Can we get... exports number 3? Maybe we can get more coal. 1,000 servos, 2,000 circuit boards. Yeah, we're not doing too well in the servo department. I think that's due to a lack of heat sinks. Bearing and stators. We have bearings up here. We have stators right here. Okay, so, we're gonna use these stators. There we go. Sorry, dude, you're trapped. All right, we'll let you through. There we go. Okay, now the bearings, I'm really trying to use up this iron here. But after we do, we can start using iron from the train yard. Okay, now I want to give Michael's shop another try. If we can get the circuit boards running, then we can feed the circuit boards straight into here. That would make things so much easier. We'll have to do that tomorrow. It's kind of late, so I don't want to get on that right now. Let's see, I've got a bunch of flowers. Let's stop in here. There you go. And for you, some steel. There you go, Tia. And, what do you like? Also, what's your name? Jamie. Origables and fruit. There you go. We got one more copper ore vein. My little mall down there was kind of, I don't know, where I was trying to manufacture all the buildings I need. It was kind of a disappointment. I haven't really worked on it in a while. At this point, I'm not sure I'll bother to. Yeah, our plastic here is backed up. It's not being used for the lightweight frames anymore. We'll find a use for it. Alright, Pico. And for you, ore. And I do have more flowers. For Auntie. There we go. Okay, let's head down to Michael's. First of all, though, let's make sure... I've got more filtering splitters and everything. Okay, I need gears. Oh, we got gears right here. Alright, that should be all I need. Okay, that's the plastic scraps, that's the circuit boards. How many we need? 30 per minute. These are made at 15 per minute. Okay, so we need 2 recyclers. Okay, this should not be too hard. So... that's the copper wire. Computer tower, computer monitor. Wait a second. What's the difference? Why is it providing both? They output the exact same thing. And each one can process 15. Now we only need one of these. Okay. Angela. You might want to get out of here. You're about to get smacked. Can I find some fruit for you? Forageables or fruit? Oh, I don't see any around there. Okay, well, if I only need one of these, let's get 2 recyclers. Still gonna be a little bit tricky here. Alright, let's cut the plastic. Okay, now we have the chips and the copper wire here. Now it's still gonna be kind of funky. Let's see. Is that gonna work somehow? Okay, now we just gotta get the chips in both of these, which is the tricky part. Could I put one of them up here? Okay, what if we do that? Yeah, that gets the chips, but then... Okay. Okay, I've never done this before, but we can have these... The inputs and outputs don't have to be on opposite sides, I guess, so this might work. So if we get... Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we got the wires going in each one. Now here, all we need is... that. And a bumper. Every second item. Okay, we do have an issue with plastic. Alright. That's fixable. Yeah, this isn't fast enough. Okay, 2 of these will work though. Let's get in there and clear the conveyor belt. Hi, doggo. I'm trying to pick up that plastic, doggo. Can you... There we go. Well, I think that's a neat, elegant solution. That works pretty well, I think. There we go. Michael's factory complete. Phew. Okay. We did it, folks. It's not... Ah. Okay, I want to try to... get this up and running before... bedtime hits. Okay, we're gonna have to load them onto a crate. Can I still get through here? No, I cannot. Gotta be able to get through here. Okay. Okay. It's working. No, it's not. Stupid stone. Okay. It's working. Oh my god. It's working. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, why bother? Why bother? Let's just go to sleep right on toaster. Well, we got the circuit boards working. Ah, that's a load off my mind. Can't believe I slept until 10 a.m. Yeah, we passed out. Gotta stop doing that. Hey, Auntie. I've got some flowers. I've got a chair to put in there. Okay. Pico? Would you like a stay door? How we doing here? We're done with the oxygen tanks? Okay. We do need 1,000 of them. For the research. Oops. We need a bumper. Alright, let's get a whole bunch of them stored up. Excuse me. And nothing's coming down here. Ceramics? Oh, we're out of... Okay. Add a stone there. Well, I don't have a lot of room here. I'm gonna have to use a small drill here. That's fine. Okay. So, circuit boards. Now we need 1,000 servos. Let's have a look at the servos. So we don't need the copper wires for the circuit boards anymore. What do we need for the servos? Small motors and circuit boards. Okay. Let's go talk to Michael about that factory. Did I get the small motors done in Noor's house? I can't remember. Oh god. Yeah, this isn't an inconvenience for you, I hope. That about does it. As long as we keep a steady flow of components, we'll have plenty of circuit boards we can use. Wow, this was really interesting to see you in action. Great job, Morgan. You really know your stuff. Thanks, Michael. That means a lot. I'll keep everyone supplied with all the components they need. You just focus on getting your work complete now. Alrighty. Yeah, Noor's factory we haven't done. That's for small motors. That might be helpful here. Yeah, it's only 30. Looks like it's only 30 circuit boards per minute, so it's not a whole lot. Okay, if I'm gonna do Noor's little setup, which I believe I tried and failed before, I'm gonna need more parts. Yeah, we do have small motors right here. Okay, why are we not making steel beams here? Because we're all out of iron, pretty much. We'll use up the last of the iron and then tear all this apart. Oh, we have recyclers in here. Lots of them. Okay, let's go back to Nora's house. Grab one more stack of plates here. Iron plates. See if we can get those servos. Those will help out a bit. Or not the servos, but the small motors. Those will help out in building the servos. Bearing, copper wire, gear. This is the worst. So many different types of materials. Okay. Small motor, 60 per minute. $30 per minute. $60 bearing each. Okay. Now the stators. We need 60 stators. So we need 2 more level 2 assemblers. Yeah, there's not really enough room there for that. So there's something funky we could do where we mix product on the conveyor belt and then sort it out. Yeah, sorry, Noor, you can't. Here, we'll give you some honeycomb. Maybe that'll help. There you go. Yeah, I'm ruining your home. Sorry about that. Okay, so if we want to get like bearings in there, bearings and stators, that's 90. Those will all fit on one. Yeah, that might work. Just put the bearings on these belts. I think that might work. Okay. Here. Now I'm not going to be able to get the gear and copper wire in here. We could put these on the same belt as well. 30 gear, 30 copper wire. We got to make sure the ratio is right, though. That might wind up being an issue. Ah, we're gonna die. I think my copper ran out. We gotta check on that. We're at 35% for stage 3. It's not too bad. Let's check on the copper. That should be an easy fix. I think the veins just ran out. There we go. I'm back, Nor. Got another present for you. There you go. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's try it. So we need the stators. And the gear and the copper wire here, so 30 each. I'm thinking... if we can just combine them in a... Problem is they're right next to each other. I want to make sure that they combine in a one-to-one manner here. Well, that's gonna combine them in the right way, and it's gonna send them over there, but not here. Yeah, after I combine them, I'm gonna have to split them again. Yeah, that's not gonna let any... gears on. Okay. Doggo. Don't stand on that. Watch out, doggo. Sorry, I had to do it. Yeah, there's always it's not always gonna feed them in the it's not always gonna combine them in the right ratio there. Okay, this is the wackiest crap I've ever done, but I think it might work. We got the stators going here and here. Okay, we got the gears and copper wires. Gears. Let's hook it all up, see if it works. Yeah, so we got the gears going on this outside belt and being fed by these splitters diagonally. Okay. Copper wire. And going in an underground belt. Being fed from A to B. Like that. I can't get around. And the output's going directly here. Yep, that's perfect. The only problem is I can't get where I need to. Maybe I can do this. There we go. Okay, I think it's all hooked up and it should be good to go. Oh my god, I did it. What a disaster. All done. We now have a steady supply of small motors being produced. You're done already? Incredible. What do you mean already? I passed out once in your house and it took like 2 days. I'll have the motors available for you beside the house. Feel free to use them for anything. Thanks again for agreeing to help me out, Noor. You're more than welcome. I hope the motors are useful for you. Oh, they will be. Well, it's a pretty fun little challenge there. Now, the motors... The plan was to use the motors for servos, which require small motors and circuit boards. How many we got here? 60? Okay. All right. So we're going to get the motors down here. Are we almost done with this? Come on, let's hurry up and... I want to tear this down, but I don't know why. There's something wrong with my brain where I can't tear all this down until I finish that little bit of iron. 1,000 iron left. What is wrong with my brain? Hurry up and use it. And we'll tear all this up and do something else with it. Alright. Time to go to bed. Well, you can see we've got almost all of the circuit boards we need for increasing exports. Now we just need the servos, and we'll get to that tomorrow. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. That Noor's factory was quite a challenge, but we got it done. We did have an accident. Michael had a workplace accident. Can we prevent that? Sorry, Michael. Alright, anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.